All India Institute of Medical Sciences is a medical college and medical research public university based in New Delhi, India. The institute was established in 1956 and operates autonomously under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Location: AIIMS is located in Ansari Nagar in South Delhi. It is adjacent to the South Extension II Market, and lies on the southeastern quadrant of Aubindo Marg and Inner Ring Road crossing. Across AIIMS is Safdarjung Hospital and associated Vardhman Mahavir Medical College. Also, adjacently lies the headquarters of Indian Council of Medical Research, the body that coordinates and funds medical research in India. In vicinity, also lies National Medical Library, run by the Directorate General of Health Services of the Government of India. It has a vast collection of scientific and medical journals that can be accessed by researchers. Farthest along the stretch is the NAMS House, the official building of the National Academy of Medical Sciences, which is a prestigious body of eminent doctors from across India. AIIMS, the second campus of All India Institute of Medical Sciences, spread over 330 acres of land, was visualized during period of Professor T. D. Dogra as Director AIIMS New Delhi and Dr. Ambumani Ramadas, President, AIIMS, Minister of Health and Family Welfare Union of India in 2009 at Badhsa village in Haryana's Jhajjar district. AIIMS was thought to be developed as the largest medical education centre for super specialities in the world. Its beginning was launched on May 30, 2012. It is being built at a cost of 10 billion. Union Health Minister Ghulam Nabi Azad inaugurated Outreach OPD of AIIMS on November 24, 2012. Government is also planning to open National Cancer Institute within the campus of AIIMS Jhajjar. The All India Institute of Medical Sciences Act, 1956, AIIMS New Delhi is governed by the All India Institute of Medical Sciences Act, 1956. History: AIIMS was inaugurated in 1956, and was built with a grant from the Government of New Zealand under the Colombo Plan. AIIMS was established in New Delhi after former Indian Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru's initial proposal to set up the institute in Calcutta was turned down by the then Chief Minister of West Bengal Bidhan Chandra Roy. It was the vision of Rajamari Amritkar, the first Health Minister of India, to establish an institute of such nature in India. Rankings: AIIMS New Delhi was ranked at third place in the first list of the Times Higher Education India Reputation Rankings, published alongside the Times Higher Education World Reputation Rankings in 2013. AIIMS has been consistently ranked the top medical college in India to pursue any medical degree by India Today in annual surveys starting in 1997 and was ranked number 1 in 2013. AIIMS has held the top slot for the last 6 years in a row, and has been ranked first for 11 out of the 12 years that India Today has conducted the survey. AIIMS was also ranked number 1 in Outlook India ranking of medical colleges in 2013. AIIMS excellence has to do with several factors: small class size, excellent library facilities, liberal clinically oriented teaching, research exposure and the ability to set its own curriculum. Several surveys by The Week and Outlook magazines have named AIIMS the best hospital in India overall, as well as the best in several individual fields such as cardiology, neurology, gastroenterology, gynecology and ophthalmology, ahead of several specialized institutions. The hospital has been able to maintain high standards of quality while seeing large numbers of patients at very low cost to patients, many of whom live in extreme poverty. Academics: as per Section 23.1 of AIIMS Act, all medical, dental, nursing and other degrees approved by Academic Committee of the Institute are recognized by respective councils and acts. The courses offered by the Institute are Mbbs, MD Mistam MCH, MDS. In 4 specialities, namely orthodontics, prosthodontics, endodontics and oral and maxillofacial surgery, Master of Hospital Administration. BSc, Hons. Human Biology, BSc in Optometry Radiodiagnosis, BSc in Nursing, MSc in Anatomy, Biochemistry, Biophysics, Pharmacology and Physiology, MSc in Neurology Technology, Perfusion Technology and Nuclear Medicine, MSc in Nursing, Master of Biotechnology. PhD in 47 disciplines. Medical Facilities, Anesthesiology, Anatomy, Antiretroviral Treatment for HIV and AIDS Treatment, Biochemistry, Biomedical Engineering, Biophysics, Biostatistics, Biotechnology, Cardiology for cardiac and heart-related treatments, Center for Community Medicine, College of Nursing, Conservative Dentistry and Endodontics, Dermatology and Venereology, Dietetics, Endocrinology, Metabolism and Diabetes, Forensic Medicine and Toxicology, Finance Division, Geriatric Medicine, Gastroenterology and Human Nutrition, Gastrointestinal Surgery, Hematology, Hospital Administration, Laboratory Medicine, Medicine, Microbiology, Nephrology, Nuclear Medicine, Nuclear Magnetic Resonance Imaging, Obstetrics and Gynecology, Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, Orthodontics, Orthopedics, Otorhinolaryngology, Pediatrics, Pediatric Dentistry, Pediatric Surgery, Pathology, Pharmacology, Physiology, Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation, Prosthodontics and Maxillofacial Prosthetics, Psychiatry, Pulmonary Medicine and Sleep Disorders, Radiodiagnosis, Reproductive Biology, Surgical Disciplines, Transplant Immunology and Immunogenetics, Transfusion Medicine, Urology, Admissions, Undergraduate Courses. Mbbs. Every year AIIMS accepts 72 Indian students, of which 37 belong to general category, 19 belong to other backward classes, 11 belong to scheduled castes and 5 belong to scheduled tribes based on the results of an all-India entrance examination for its undergraduate MBBS program. The number of students who take the entrance exam every year varies from 80,000 to 100,000. The acceptance rate for admission to the undergraduate course is thus 72/90,000, that is 0.08%. One international student completes the class size of 73. AIIMS also specializes in paramedical and basic science training for its undergraduates. AIIMS is one of the few institutions where the faculty-student ratio is much better than the norm. BSc in Ophthalmic Technique, this course is of 3+1 years duration, and is aimed at enabling the students to achieve general understanding of human biology and in-depth knowledge of medical science related to basic ophthalmology, viz., ocular anatomy, ocular physiology, ocular biochemistry, ocular pathology, ocular microbiology and ocular pharmacology, as well as clinical ophthalmology, viz., physiological optics, orthoptics, investigative ophthalmology, low vision aids, contact lenses. The objectives of the course are, to enable candidates to work in hospitals, clinics and community, in order to help in the execution of integrated approach of promotive, preventive, diagnostic, curative and rehabilitative aspects of ophthalmic care, to carry out refraction of normal as well as low vision patients and prescribe glasses of appropriate power and other parameters, to assess contact lens patients and fit contact lens in various conditions, such as keratoconus, aphakia, corneal scarring, etc. To carry out various ophthalmic investigations, such as perimetry, tonometry, biometry, OCT, etc. To be able to assess disorders of ocular motility and monocular and binocular visual functions, give orthoptic and pleoptic exercises. The teaching exercises include lectures, seminars, demonstrations and postings in operation theaters, mobile eye camps and various investigative labs. Admission to this course is done yearly and about 14 students are admitted. BSc in Radiodiagnosis, this course is of 3 years duration. The objectives of the course are, to provide basic knowledge of human anatomy and physiology for understanding human biology, to provide basic understanding of the beneficial and harmful effects of X-ray radiation and protective measures while working with it, to understand physical principles of other imaging modalities like ultrasound and MRI, to train the students to perform all routine radiographic techniques and produce images of good diagnostic qualities with minimum radiation dose, to train students to work independently as competent imaging technologists. Postgraduate courses, There are about 42 specialty postgraduate courses conducted at AIIMS. The entry is through a nationwide competitive examination held every 6 months. Each year nearly 50,000 medical graduates and 25,000 dental graduates across the country compete for the limited number of positions. Approximately 1% of the candidates are admitted through the process, making it one of the most difficult tests. These courses are highly coveted by the medical graduates across the country because of the institution's excellent medical services, exposure to unusual and referred cases and excellent opportunities for research. The institute announced that the test would be conducted in both online and paper and pen modes from May 2013 onwards. The next entrance test is scheduled to be held on November 11, 2014. Integrating clinics and research, AIIMS was originally built as a super-specialty tertiary care center with primary emphasis on research and specialized training facilities. Mbbs is the basic medical course, the same as medical school. This is followed by specialization, which podane is the term for postgrad training in general surgery, general internal medicine, pediatrics and other fields. Superspecialties are those healthcare fields whose practitioners need specialized certification after completing their post-graduations, examples being cardiothoracic and vascular surgery, rheumatology, neurology, pediatric neurology etc. There are at least 45 superspecialties at AIIMS. Having clinical superspecialties in the same campus as its major research facilities makes AIIMS optimally suited for nurturing best quality translational research, which can translate into clinically useful end products. In India, 1234 AIIMS publishes the National Medical Journal of India, among India's most prestigious clinical journals. Its impact factor is the highest among Indian journals after the Indian Journal of Medical Research. Apart from this, several journals in medical sciences are edited by AIIMS faculty. Medical services, as per the AIIMS Citizens Charter, doctors and staff at AIIMS strive to provide comprehensive, high-quality tertiary care services including specialty and super-specialty services to all without consideration of caste, creed, religion, sex, economic status or disability. However, there may be some deficiencies due to extreme patient load and finite resources. Acquiring newer equipment for investigation, research and patient care is expedited as it is not constrained by funds. From December 2011, the institute stopped 36 key diagnostic tests due to controversy over the source of funding of these tests. Specialty centers at AIIMS. There is a separate cardiothoracic and neurosciences center offering superspecialty level patient care, training and research in the respective fields. Dr. Rajendra Prasad Center for Ophthalmic Sciences is a 300-bed ophthalmic specialty center designated as the Apex I Referral Center for India, and is the WHO Collaborating Center for Ophthalmic Programs. Recently Dr. B. R. Ambedkar Institute Rotary Cancer Hospital's construction has been completed. It specializes in medical, radiation and surgical oncology. G. Prakash Narayana Apex Trauma Center is India's first full-fledged center to treat victims of trauma. It is located about 1 km west from the main campus. CDER, the Center for Dental Education and Research, located adjacent to the hostels, is AIIMS' newest specialty center. The center has been recently designated as WHO Collaborating Center for Oral Health Promotion for a term of 4 years. The GOVT of India, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has designated this center as National Center for Excellence for Implementation of National Oral Health Program in the country. This center provides technical support on oral health to the GOVT and WHO. Despite having very few faculty members, this center has been giving best research output per person in the whole country. AIIMS also runs the National Drug Dependence Treatment Center at Ghaziabad, one of Delhi suburbs. The Center for Community Medicine at AIIMS maintains a teaching and treatment facility at Balabgarh, which is a peri-urban area outside Delhi. It also provides comprehensive services to 84,000 population. Faculty members from AIIMS are posted there by rotation. Residential facilities, AIIMS is a residential university where the faculty members, staff and students live on either the main campus or one of the several campuses which form a part of the institution. There are 6 hostels for male undergraduate students and a single hostel available for female undergraduate students. These 7 hostels together can accommodate 400 students. For postgraduate students, there are 2 hostels available for the men students and married couples, hostel number 7 to 8, and a single hostel for the women students, hostel number 9. Additional hostels for nursing students and postgraduate students are available at a facility in the Masjid Moth area, situated near to the main AIIMS campus. Hostels for MBBS/MD/nursing students are also located at Balabga, Dialpa and Chains are used during Balabga posting. Student life and academics. MBBS life in AIIMS is a unique experience. Attendance was not made compulsory until a few years ago, with students being given full liberty to organize their own study patterns. The limitation of class size to just 77 per year ensures a close-knit student community of just about 400 people. The student body is predominantly male, with men forming approximately 80% of every batch. This is in contrast to the situation with most other medical colleges, where women are represented in larger numbers. Hostel life centers on the quadrangle in the Gents Hostel, where most students can be seen lounging or studying. AIIMS has a cosmopolitan student body, owing to its location in the national capital, as well as its country-wide reputation. Students from Malaysia, Indonesia, Nepal, Bhutan, Afghanistan, Mauritius and other nations add some of their own flavor. Exchange students from several Indian and international medical schools also mix with the existing crowd. The students are represented by the AIIMS Students' Union, headed by an executive committee that is elected every year from students of 6th semester. Students of AIIMS involve themselves in extra-academic movements, including Pulse, the annual inter-college festival hosted by AIIMS. Pulse is easily India's largest medical fest, with daily attendance ranging from 5,000 to 15,000. A large, well-equipped students' gym, swimming pool and courts for tennis, basketball, volleyball, squash and soccer provide ample recreational opportunities. Prayatna is a student organization that arranges blood donation camps for the fulfillment of perpetual shortage of blood at the AIIMS Blood Bank. Achievements: AIIMS is the first Indian center to perform a successful cardiac transplant. The surgery was performed by Dr. P. Venugopal, the ex-director of AIIMS in 1994. AIIMS is a leader in stem cell therapy, especially cardiac and neurological. AIIMS is India's first and only minimally invasive surgery training center, under collaboration with Germany. It is a pioneer of robotic surgeries in India, particularly the Da Vinci system for urology, and robotic CTVS. The first in vitro fertilization facility in the public sector set up at the All India Institute of Medical Sciences in February 2008. The Centre for Dental Education and Research at AIIMS has been designated as the only WHOCC in Southeast Asia region. There are a total 15 such centres in the world. It is also designated as National Centre of Excellence for implementation of National Oral Health Programme in the country. Controversy regarding its director. The director of AIIMS has been sacked in 2006, after a certain amount of controversy which also included filing a case before the Delhi High Court. This happened as a result of a resolution which was passed by the 17-member governing body of the institute. Many people have touted this to be an extension of the Ramadas and P. Venugopal rivalry. On May 8, 2008, Venugopal was reinstated as AIIMS director by a Supreme Court judgment. Institutional quota: prior to Supreme Court judgment of August 25, 2001 and changes in institutional quota, AIIMS was criticized for the way 33% of post-graduation seats were reserved for those who complete their MBBS in AIIMS. This has been rectified and now admissions to the postgraduate courses at AIIMS are much sought after from medical graduates throughout the country. There is now a curtain on the controversy for the present, since the Supreme Court judgment has in effect clearly defined the administrative intricacies and application of rules. The Honourable Supreme Court of India stated that reserving 33% seats for institutional candidates was in effect 100% reservation for subjects, which was declared ultra vires the Constitution, and, hence, was struck down. The quota has been quashed by the Supreme Court as per its judgment in the year 2001. Caste-based quota. AIIMS students joined in the nationwide protests in May 2006. During the strike all medical services were suspended, but parallel OPDs were initiated after the strike had been going on for some time. The strike continued till May 31 when the doctors called off their strike after a Supreme Court of India decision. 2006 controversy over Aims Autonomy. AIIMS doctors again went on a flash strike in July 2006 over the issue of increasing political interference in the institution by the Union Health Minister Anbumani Ramadoss. The doctors decided to go on strike following the controversial sacking of P. Venugopal. The former director of AIIMS Venugopal challenged his sacking in the courts, and the strike ended following the Delhi High Court's July 7, 2006 decision staying Venugopal's sacking. However, Ramadoss filed an appeal the same day in the Supreme Court of India against the stay of the removal of the AIIMS director. On July 25, the government offered to withdraw its order sacking Venugopal but would bring charges against him before a single-bench court. During this controversy, lack of treatment caused the death of some AIIMS patients. Directors of the AIIMS New Delhi, Professor, late, Balchandra Babaji Dixit, Padma Bhushan, first and founder director AIIMS Delhi. Professor, late, K.L. Wig, first dean of the faculty and Padma Vibhushan, Professor V. Ramalingaswamy Padma Vibhushan, first Director General of Indian Council of Medical Research, Professor, late, L.P. Agarwal. Professor, late, H.D. Tandon. Professor S. Bhagva, 1984–1990. Professor S. Kakar, 1990–1995. Professor L. M. Nath. Professor, late, L. K. Bhutani, 1996. Professor P. K. Dave, Professor P. Venugopal and interim period of 45 days on court order in summer vacation, May–June 2008, Padma Bhushan. Apart from being one of the longest-serving doctors at the institute, he is also credited with being the first Indian to perform a heart transplant. Professor T. D. Dogra, a renowned forensic expert of India. Professor Ramesh C. Dikar, Professor M. C. Mishra. Notable faculty and alumni, Professor A. S. Paintal, internationally renowned physiologist. Dr. Pankaj J. Pasrikar, Chief, Division of Gastroenterology and Hepatology, Stanford School of Medicine. Professor Emeritus Prakash Chandra, Padma Shri, B.C. Roy Awadi, founder-editor of the Indian Journal of Orthopedics. Conceived the project of centralized services for trauma and accidents in Delhi, initiated undergraduate BSc courses in human biology and nursing. Professor Samaran Nundy, Padma Shri, former head of Department of Gastrointestinal Surgery, founder of the National Medical Journal of India. Professor Sunita Mittal, eminent surgeon, a compassionate teacher, pioneer in field of research and public health for the welfare of women. She was the HOD of Obstetrics and Gynecology, and Director in charge WHOCCR in Human Reproduction, and Chief of IVF Facility at AIIMS, Dr. S. N. Mehta Senior Consultant, Indraprastha Apollo Hospitals, Dr. K. Srinath Reddy, Padma Bhushan, Head of Public Health Foundation of India, Head of the Prime Minister of India's Medical Team Professor Tej P. Singh, Distinguished Biotechnology Research Professor, AIIMS Dr. Deepak Chopra Dr. Sanjeev Chopra Dr. Abul K. Abbas, Professor Vinay Kumar Drivanup Misra Euro-Director and Head, Department of Diabetes and Metabolism, Fortis Group of Hospitals, Padma Shri Drivniajar Batla A. Euro-Editor of Jeff Coates Principles of Gynecology Dr. Ramesh Kaul, Pulmonologist and founding chairman of American Journal of Biomedical Research Drive Anil Agrawal, Forensic Pathologist, and editor of Anil Agrawal's Internet Journal of Forensic Medicine and Toxicology, Dr. A. K. Hemal, Padma Shri Drive North P. Gupta, Padma Shri Drive Randeep Guleria, physician to the Prime Minister of India, noted pulmonologist, Dr. Sandeep Guleria, ex-surgeon, former Subdean AIIMS, Secretary Indian Society of Organ Transplant, noted transplant surgeon, Dr. K. Talwar, former professor in Department of Cardiology, present director of PGIME Chandigarh Drive. Maharaj K. Bana, professor of pediatrics, presently on deputation as Secretary, Department of Biotechnology, Government of India, Dr. V. S. Mehta, Padam Shri, former head of Department, Neurosurgery, and Chief of Neurosciences Centre, current Director of Neurosciences, Paras Hospitals, Gurgaon, Haryana, India. Dr. P. N. Tandon, former head of Department of Neurosurgery at AIIMS, founder President of National Brain Research Centre, Manesar, Haryana. Professor Purushottam Upadhyaya, former Chief of Pediatric Surgery at AIIMS, founder of AIIMS Department of Pediatric Surgery, performed the first successful separation of conjoined twins in India. Dr. A. K. Banerjee, former head of Department of Neurosurgery, AIIMS, former head of Neurosciences at Women's Hospital, New Delhi. Dr. B. S. Narang, professor of Pathology and Biochemistry. Honored by establishment of Dr. B. S. Narang Memorial Prize awarded to the best undergraduate in biochemistry at AIIMS Drive Abhimanyu Garg, professor of internal medicine, chief of human nutrition and metabolic diseases, pioneer in lipodystrophy research, University of Texas Southwestern Medical Center at Dallas Drive Bhagyashree S. Chandra, professor of medicine, Harvard Medical School Drive Deepak Govil, former assistant professor, GTB Hospital, presently senior consultant, surgical gastroenterology and robotic surgery at Indraprastha Apollo Hospitals, New Delhi Drive Mandeep Bajaj, endocrinology, Baylor College of Medicine Dr. Yogesh Jain, founder, Jan Swasthya Sahayog Drive Paresh Dandorna, chief of endocrinology, University of Buffalo, NY Dr. Dhirendra Prasad MD MCH, professor of neurosurgery and radiation oncology, University at Buffalo, NY Dr. Arun Sainal, AASLD President, Chief of Gastroenterology, Virginia Commonwealth University, Richmond, Dr. B. Sakya, Professor of Medicine, Weill Cornell Medical College, Division of Cardiology, New York Drive Achathanand Budi, Pediatrician and Neonatologist Johns Hopkins Hospital Dr. Narayan P. Verma MD FACPFAAN, Professor of Neurology, Oakland University William Beaumont School of Medicine Dr. Nancy Carderi, MD. Professor of Medicine, Microbiology, Immunology and Cellular Biology, Eastern Virginia Medical School, Norfolk, VA groundbreaking research in biofilms. Previously served as Professor Director, Division of Infectious Diseases at the Southern Illinois University School of Medicine, Springfield, Illinois, and on faculty at the University of Texas MD Anderson Cancer Center in Houston, Texas. Dr. Romesh Kardari, MD Professor of Medicine and Director Endocrinology Training Program, Eastern Virginia Medical School, Norfolk. Formerly Professor Director, Division of Endocrinology, Metabolism and Molecular Medicine. Southern Illinois University School of Medicine, Springfield, Illinois. Research focus, neuroendocrine control of GH secretion and fuel homeostasis in GHR knockout mice. Dr. Sanduk Root developed a small incision cataract surgery where with the use of inexpensive intraocular lenses it has enabled thousands of cataract patients of Nepal and other countries to regain their sight. Awarded with the Ramon Magsaysay Award in 2006 and Thailand's Prince Mayadol Award in 2007. Dr. B. Sivaramakrishna, Miss, MCH Professor Hari Prakash, MDS, Founder Chief of Center for Dental Education and Research and ex-WHO Temporary Advisor. Dr. Jai Saxena, MD CCFP, Internist, McGill University, Canada, Dr. K. Handa. Director End and Head Neck Surgery, Medanta Medicity Gurgaon, SLP Sanjay Kumar now working on awareness of communication disorders globally and its management. He is in private practice in India. His videos both before and after treatment are becoming popular globally. Dr. Atulam Becker, psychiatrist and member of United Nations Reference Group to HIV and IDU, Dr. M.P. Sharma, Prof. and Head of Gastroenterology, Rockland Hospital, New Delhi Drive. Roman Saini IAS rank 18, got 18th rank in CSE 2013 and became India's youngest IAS officer. He is also an entrepreneur running an academy and a professional guitarist, recipients of SS Bhatnagar Award for Medical Research. Several present and former faculty members from AIIMS have won the Shanti Sarut Bhatnagar Prize for Science and Technology. Given by the CSIR, they are among India's most prestigious research awards. B.K. Anand, a Europhysiologist, V. Ramalingaswamy, a Europathologist, Pradeep Seth, a Euromicrobiologist, developed HIV vaccine, M.K. Ban, a Europediatrician, worked on diarrhea, Shashi Wadhwa, a Euro-neuroscientist, N.K. Meeran, a Euroimmunologist, Y.D. Sharma, a Eurobiotechnologist, S.K. Pandey, a Europathologist specializing in viral hepatitis, Ravinder Goswami, a Euroendocrinologist with work on hypocalcemic disorders in India, Dr. Indira Nath, a Euro-founder, Head of Biotechnology Department in AIIMS, Dr. Anzal Fazil, founder of College JN Fans Association College for Average Students at Kavipura in Iravippuram District, New AIIMS, 6. New AIIMS are being set up in India. Most of these institutes will become functional by 2012 or 2013. AIIMS Raipur, AIIMS Patna, AIIMS Bhopal, AIIMS Bhubaneswar, AIIMS Jodhpur, AIIMS Rishikesh. See also, AIIMS, PGIME Chandigarh, SCPGIMS Lucknow, CMC Vellore. List of medical colleges in India, Harbin Medical University, University of Alabama School of Medicine. References. External links. All India Institute of Medical Sciences website. Drive AP Centre for Ophthalmic Sciences at AIIMS. AIIMS defies Minister, certificates issued without his signature. Healthy India, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. Videos both before and after treatment by a speech-language pathologist and an alumnus of this institute at YouTube.